Hi, good morning. It's Mel here. It's the 1st of October. Can you believe it's the 1st of October? I can't. I don't know where this year's gone, but actually maybe let's speed things up a bit. Let's get rid of this year. No, I'm actually only kidding. Um, Today is also full moon. I do believe it's a harvest full moon. Let me just check here. Yeah. So, obviously this is harvest time, certainly here in the northern hemisphere. It is the time that you reap the rewards, the fruits of your labor. And I want to set the intention that this is going to be a really kind of bountiful month for all of you and for everyone kind of watching. In a minute, I'm going to be doing a round of tapping to help, to tap into this bountiful energy. Good morning, Heather. How are you? Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm going to, tap into this energy because it's been such a, the energy of this year has been all over the place. This year has been all over the place, and so many unsettling, worrying things going on still in the world. Obviously, we are still in the midst of this global pandemic. You don't need me to tell you that, and people are feeling its effects in lots of different ways. So just for this broadcast, I want to transport you away from what's going on in the world right now, bring you into my little bubble of positivity, and I want you to kind of think about some intentions that you want to set for this month. And not just this month, I'm certainly in my members community. In fact, in an hour, I've got my members group call. So don't worry, members, if you're watching, I haven't forgotten you. We're actually going to be setting intentions for the next 90 days because that's going to take us roughly to the end of this year. So in the beginning of quarter four, and very often this is the most abundant quarter of the year, for business owners. This is the time when all the hard work you've done earlier in the year is paying off, and you can kind of see the rewards for for what you've done. And I know this has been a really unsettling year for a lot of business owners, but I personally believe that a lot can be accomplished in just 30 days with focus and, with cutting out distractions and with planning and scheduling your time effectively. But what could be accomplished in 90 days with some really kind of dedicated focus? Now, I'm not actually launching my members community at the moment, but if you do want in, I am going to offer kind of a little backdoor access. All you have to do is just DM me on my Melanie Moore Big Vision Coach Facebook page. Send me a DM, and I'd love to welcome you into the community. So I'm not doing a big launch fit or anything, but if you want to join, send me a link and send me a DM and I will then send you a link. So before I do the tapping, actually, I just want to talk about kind of money and abundance and bounty for a minute. I have been doing kind of money mindset tapping stuff for quite a few years now. A lot of you I think some of you here are members of my program Tapping into Abundance, which is actually only available as a bonus now for my members community. And I really believe that because money is such an emotive topic, and I think right now, particularly for a lot of people are feeling it, whether you are a business owner and you've been affected by the pandemic, or you are just looking at ways to increase your income, perhaps pivoting your business. There are all sorts of things that you can do on an energetic level to shift your vibration around attracting abundance. I have seen it for myself. Now, because money is such an emotive topic, and again, it can bring up so many negative emotions like worry, and, it can wake you up in the middle of the night, just worrying how bills are going to be paid. And, when we talk about law of abundance and, attracting what you want, the message that I've kind of been trying to share is that we attract our feelings, and very often we're thinking one thing, but we're feeling something else, and it's that feeling that we're going to attract back. So even though you may be chanting prosperous money affirmations, if you're still feeling anxious, that is the vibration that, that you're going to be sending out to the universe. So what tapping does when it comes to money is it can calm you down. We interrupt the pattern of, worrying about money. We interrupt the pattern about fear and anxiety. And when you replace that with positive affirmations and you tap on the meridian points at the same time, it can completely shift you. Now, I've got a whole bunch of tapping videos on my YouTube channel which are related to money and prosperity. But for this round of tapping, I want you to think about an intention just for October, or maybe an intention for the end of the year. If you'd like to share in the comments, I would love to hear. So maybe it's like 10 new clients. It might be a fixed amount of money. Now, you've probably all heard my story about how I manifested £20,000 by being a contestant on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This was a very deliberate manifestation. It was a time in my life when I really wanted to leave my corporate career. I wanted to start my own business. And the only way I could see myself starting my own business was to manifest a chunk of money. And the amount of money I had in mind was £20,000. Now, the next thing I thought about, well, how can that money come to me? And at the time, with my kind of limited thinking, and trust me, this was limited thinking, the only way I could see the money coming to me was from a game show. So I put all my intention and all my focus in manifesting being on this game show. Now, knowing what I know now, that abundance is available from unlimited sources, not just game shows, and certainly not just from the lottery, when we open ourselves up to those channels of abundance, we can really allow all sorts of magic and miracles and surprises to come our way. Now, I've done the Prosperity Challenge. I'll be doing this again in December, so you'll be seeing announcements about that later on in the year. But I've seen people manifest ridiculous amounts of money in the most unusual ways, literally checks out the blue, finding old bank accounts, 20 years old, and discovering there's £1,000 in it. There's I had somebody else in my group manifest something ridiculous like $65,000 from a lawsuit that he'd long forgotten about, and he'd suddenly got the payout that week on the Prosperity Party. Surprise clients, all sorts of money out of the blue. So abundance really can come from multiple sources if you open yourself up, if you let go of the anxiety, let go of the fear, and just open yourself up to kind of the magic of the universe. Now, some of you, if you're fairly new to me, may be listening to this and thinking, this woman's nuts, it's bonkers, you can't just manifest money out of the blue. If you're in that camp, I just invite you to have an open mind, because, the Henry Ford quote is so true. Whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you are absolutely right. So if you don't think you can manifest money out of the blue, then you absolutely won't. But if you think that you can and you're open to the magic and the possibilities, then just be open to those surprises. So I'll do the tapping in a moment. Also, before I forget, on the 10th of October, I'm a speaker, talking about the topic of abundance. I'm a speaker for the third time at the Magical Creators live event. And this is being hosted by my good friend Inga Dexnay. And the theme of this the theme of this event is the Abundance Accelerator Edition. Is literally me and some other incredible speakers, Marcia, Gosha, Inga, and Gail Edwards, and we're all going to be talking about how to bring abundance to your business. So this is an event for spiritual business owners. And also, what I want to say about the event is that it is a one-day event on the 10th of October, and I have been to quite a few virtual events this year, and some have been 2, some have been 3 days, and I find that anything that goes over one day is just a little bit too long. And I attended a 3-day event earlier this year, and by the beginning of day 3, I'd lost the will to live. I couldn't be sat in front of the computer for that long. So this is just a 1-day event, because I really believe that sometimes less is more. And not only is it a 1-day event, you're going to get continued support for the next 30 days and beyond. And it's all about taking action in your business as well, you know, along with the support of Inga, her community, and the team. So if you were looking for a full month of support, spiritual, energetic practices to kickstart your business, then I highly recommend you coming to join us. And the link is there, just posted the link there for you, magicalcreatorslive.live/Melanie, where you can get yourself a ticket for the event today. So I'm going to pull a quick card. This is because it's a full moon, it's a harvest full moon, and then after that I'm going to go straight into a round of tapping to help you tap into a bountiful and abundant October. So this is from Yasmin Boland's Moonology Oracle card deck, and let's see what comes out. So I love this card deck. I always use this card deck around the time of the full moon and the new moon. Can you all still hear me okay? I think my mic battery is running a bit low, so I might have to just quickly... right, here we go. Oh, there's 2 cards here. Right. I love this one. Believe in the impossible. Believe... Can you see it here? Oh, wait a minute. The focus isn't right. Believe in the impossible. So this is a blue moon card. And I think this could be a blue moon month. Is this a blue moon month? No, it is not. Blue moon. Let me just quickly read this. Believe in the impossible. That's my... Right, here we go. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Remember, you can't ask for too much of the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favour, then guess what? It won't go in your favour. I think I said something very similar a few minutes ago. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. So the attunement for this card is I am lucky. Really powerful words there. Additional meanings for this card. Miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. Might be, you know, shall I get a ticket for this event or shall I not? I think maybe you should. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it, and this situation is unlikely to repeat. So the teaching here is there are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice and vice versa. Sometimes though we get all 4 full moons in a single season. When that happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called a blue moon. At least that's what the original definition of a blue moon is. These days it's popular to use the blue moon for the 2nd full moon in any calendar month that has 2 full moons. So there you go. That's your message for the day. Believe in the impossible. You can hear me. Great. Okay. Right. Happy anniversary, Loon. Hi, Eileen. Great. Sound is okay. So now I want you, we're going to do a round of tapping, but I want you to think about an intention, financial intention. You know, we're talking about tapping for a bountiful October, and bounty could come to you in many ways, just as abundance can. Yes, it can come in the form of money, and I really hope it does for you. So it could be a financial goal. It could be a certain number of clients. It could be a personal wish or something that you want to manifest. So have a little think about that, and you know, set your intention now. And if you want to, it could be for the end of the year. So those members who are watching right now, we're going to be doing this on a much deeper scale, deeper level, to do 90-day goals at the end on our group call a little bit later. So here we go. So close your eyes and I just want you to think about your goal for a minute. Think about what it is, what your intention is, what you want to manifest. And I want you to imagine the feeling that it's already happened. You know, it is done. And I want you to anchor that feeling in. Lock it in. Okay, and then I want you to open your eyes. And then we're going to start tapping here on the karate chop point to make sure you can see. Here we go. I choose to have a bountiful October. And I choose to trust that everything is going my way. And even though things may not have gone my way recently, I choose to let that all go now. And I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. I choose to have a really abundant October. I'm opening myself up for multiple ways in which abundance can flow to me. And if I have any doubts about this at all, I choose to let that go. And I choose to trust that the universe has my back. And I'm open and ready for all the good that's flowing my way. I choose to trust that October is going to mark the beginning of a fabulous end to this year. Because let's face it, this year hasn't been the best. And I'm ready to let all that go now. And I'm allowing October to be outstanding, abundant, and bountiful for me in so many wonderful ways. Allowing October to be amazing. Allowing October to be abundant. I'm allowing October to be bountiful in so many ways. I'm ready to reap the fruits of my harvest. I'm allowing this month to be magical. And I'm clearing away any worry, fear, or anxiety I may have around money, around the economy. I'm letting go of all my doubts and worries. I'm clearing those away now. And I'm allowing the end of this year to be the best of this year. I'm ready for good things to come my way. I'm ready to receive money out of the blue. I'm ready for opportunities to come my way. I'm ready to be in the right place at the right time. And I'm allowing the right people to appear on my path. And I choose to feel good about this month. I choose to feel good about the rest of this year. I choose to feel optimistic about this year. Maybe even a little excited. I'm allowing all the good the universe has in store to come my way. I am ready to receive, because I know there are infinite channels of supply available to me at all times. And I'm ready to receive them. Feeling really good about this month. Feeling really good about the rest of this year. Feeling better and better. Last round. I'm allowing October to be abundant. I'm allowing October to be bountiful. And I'm feeling really good about this. I'm ready to receive. And I'm excited about all the ways in which all the goodness is going to show up in my life. I'm ready for this. I'm excited for this. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. So I'd love to know, if you tapped along with me, how you are feeling right now. Have you felt a shift in your energy, in your vibration? Please let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'm wishing you all an amazing month ahead. And remember, if you would like to join me and the incredible speakers for the Magical Creators Live event, the link is just in the comments. Just scroll up a little bit. And if you'd like to find out a bit more about my members community, just send me a DM and I will send you a link to join. You know, 1st of October would be a brilliant time of the month for you to join. And Michelle's saying she's feeling energized. Fantastic. You know, the thing is, if you are feeling a little bit kind of doubtful or worried, because this is such a worrisome time at the moment for so many people, I get it, I really do. You can interrupt that pattern, because it's so easy to spiral down, you know, a rabbit hole of negativity and worry and the news. You know, top tip, switch off the news. So easy to go down that rabbit hole. So, you know, do this round of tapping. I encourage you to come and revisit this round of tapping. Do it every day in October. You know, it's a bit like me telling you to go brush your teeth once on the 1st of October and expecting you to have fresh breath on the 15th of October. It doesn't really work that way. Tap daily, keep your energy high, keep your vibe high, allow the miracles and the magic, you know, that are available to you to come to you, and they will only come to you when your vibe is high, when you're feeling positive. And right now, more than ever, we need to collectively raise our energy. And when we do this together, it's amplified. So the more we can raise our vibe together, the more we can be positive. You know, you're going to feel it for yourself. It's going to ripple effect out to your family and your community. So, you know, share this video out. I'd love to see more people feeling more happy and positive right now, because God knows we need it. We really need it. And so I'm sending you all my love, all my blessings. And remember that card that we pulled? Believe in the impossible. The very word, you know, it's an Audrey Hepburn quote. I think if you break that down, impossible, it just means I'm possible. If there's something you really want to be, do, have, create in your life, is entirely possible. Just set your intention, but you have to do the work as well. And you've got to maintain a high vibe as you take action daily towards the perceived impossible. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and I will catch you soon. Bye for now.